BillKeyz, what's going on today, guys? And today we're talking about going pro, being in the X Games. You know, a lot of people brought this up to Call of Duty being on the X Games. It's not just that, guys. It's Major League Gaming is going to be on Call of Duties. It's really crazy. I watched Bill Reaper's video and Steve, the Call of Duty player guy. I'm going to make sure we put them in the description. I want you guys to know. They have two different opinions, so I'm just going to link. I'm going to find the two videos they did and link those two in the comments. Go check them out. Make sure you subscribe to them. The thing is do I feel that Call of Duty is a sport? Not Call of Duty, Major League video game playing is a sport. Do I feel that it is? Well, I'm going to be honest. Back in the day, people didn't think that skateboard riding, bike riding, none of that was sports. Neither. Hell, I don't even think NASCAR is a sport. But that doesn't mean there's other people in the world that don't think that NASCAR is a sport. Does that make sense? So hopefully that does. It's such a gray area, such a spot where you can argue till the cows come home. It's a great debate. But what I look at when I think this is that this is going to be on cable TV, right? It's going to be Major League guys playing Street Fighter, playing Halo, playing Call of Duty, playing all these games, whatever games they have. First of all, let's look at the positives. And you say, whoa, Billy, positives? BillKeyz, what are you crazy bananas? What are you, boom shakalaka? What, you fell on your head? What, are you not drinking enough coffee in the day? Yes, there's positives to this. There's two huge positives. What I do, first of all, is look back when I was a kid. If I saw this on TV, when I play video games, to give a kid hope to play video games as a career is not a bad thing. This opens up opportunities for different things, for people developing colleges or trade schools to go to play school. I mean, there's some, by the urinal, look at that, sorry. There's so many opportunities for this to open up for video games. That's what I love to do. When I was a kid, if I would have saw this on TV, yeah, it might have not. I play video games regardless, but also I was active. And that's one thing I hope I could pass on to my son is that I played outside, but at nighttime I did my homework just to play video games. So wouldn't that be cool to know, hey, I can go to school to make video games, play video games, be a part of maybe, that type of stuff, MLG gaming. And that's what this opens up. It's plus, first of all, it hits mainstream. And also, one thing that maybe these two guys didn't say is that this gets developers to make sure that they make games that may have a potential chance of being mainstream. So when it all comes down to it, it's all about the mighty dollar. When it all comes down to it, it's all about making money. And if it makes companies step up, hint, hint, Call of Duty, to make a superior product. Now, don't get me wrong, when they went from Black Ops 2 to Ghost, they had to step up and make an MLG type of game. They probably lost hundreds of thousands of dollars. And people play Ghost still in MLG. It still exists. It's not that bad of a game for it to be, even though we feel it is. But the point is, it's not a bad game for it not to be on the MLG market. But other games, other people that want to get into this and get part of the shooter, and it opens up so many doors, so many windows, so many areas. And I would definitely like to know how you guys feel. Make sure you comment how you feel. Make sure you do a response video. Send it to me. Let me know if I can put it in the description. I can always edit it and put some other people in here. It's very, very important that I cannot sit here and judge if it's a sport or not. I'm not that person. Do I feel it's a sport? I'm going to be totally honest with you. Playing video games is not a sport. I played sports. But it does take a mental toughness. It does take practice to be at an Major League Gaming thing. It's no different than anything else. I always thought I was good at video games until I played online. But the thing about it is Major League Gaming, people who play games for a living and people who play casual, it's two different worlds. And I don't give a shit what we say. Even these clan battles and shit like that, all that stuff's totally different when it comes to Major League Gaming. It's a different world. It's a different step. It's the next level. It's the all-star team. It's the best of the best. I mean, they do stuff that most people would consider camping, stupid, dumb. That's the thing. But stepping to the spotlight, I mean, it's going to be awesome. And the thing is, when I was young, I didn't get into MLG. That's probably why I don't like it now. But if it was on TV when I was a kid, it would have been so awesome. I mean, just to be able to see it, I mean, that was people playing video games on cable TV. Can you picture that? Come on, guys that are 30 years old. Can you, seriously? Like, you don't understand how mainstream video games is now compared to 20 years ago, compared to 15 years ago. You know what I mean? That's where I wish people would the young generation would kind of understand it. They didn't have YouTube. They didn't have none of this stuff. The only thing we had was Nintendo Power and Game Pro. Remember Game Pro? Who doesn't remember Game Pro? Oh, I love it. My wife made me throw all my magazines away. I'm pretty mad about it, I'm not gonna lie. But who doesn't remember that kind of stuff? You know, we didn't have that, and I didn't know none of that. But if it was on regular TV, I would have known about it. I would have kept up with it. I would know my MLG players. You know, like, you know, if BillKeyz was an MLG player, you know, I would have known who these people were. It's gonna be awesome for it to be hit mainstream. I'm just letting you know. And it doesn't promote, you know, people sitting on their ass playing video games. I don't think that's the case, because we play video games regardless. I don't know. I think video games has changed the world. I'm so glad it's mainstream. I'm so glad we get to go to conventions. I'm so glad we get to do all this stuff. I'm excited. Do I still feel the video games as a sport? No. But Major League Gaming is something that could go into the X Games, and they're probably going to try it out. I feel if they do it right, kind of like Biblical Reaper said, it's going to be awesome. They just what they need to do is not focus on one game, have about 4 or 5 games that they play. Fighting, sports, shooter, even something crazy like League of Legends. I mean, those, and then one other game. They should have about 5 different games that they play and have MLG guys that do it. StarCraft, those are 5 games that I would say, you know, like Madden, you know, stuff like that. So that would be awesome. So definitely in the comments, guys, let me know what you think. Hit the like button. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I have videos daily, all the time, all kind of crazy stuff. I just love playing them, commenting, and doing all these wonderful things we call video game world. And the video is coming to an end. I didn't do too good. I only went 15-10 playing with my boy Slick JC. But it was a good game. It was fun. The guy by the porta potty, if you ever watched him, he was there a bunch of times. And like I always say, my name is BillKeyz. Have a great and wonderful day.
PlayStation 4.
This is the greatest place we could ever be. We made it.
Like the video.
Watch the video.
That's right. Tell him.